right now here in Los Angeles. Everyone here, and I mean everyone, is talking about the game last night. You watched the game, Guillermo?
Yeah, Jimmy, what a great game.
Yeah,
the whole thing, yes, great game.
Thing. In case you are not paying attention, we had an 18-inning World Series game last night. The Dodgers outlasted the Blue Jays. This game went on for 6 hours and 39 minutes. If this game were an erection, it would have been raced to the hospital in the 14th. It was one of the best games I've ever seen. They used 19 pitchers. They were just about to run out of relief pitchers. It got to the point where I started warming up my arm in the living room. I was like... The game went on so long, they ran out of commercials by the... I knew every word of that John Turturro college football promo by heart by the end of the night. There were incredible game-saving plays at third, at the plate, on both sides. It went on, and it was like one of your mother's voicemails. Every time you thought it was finished, it kept going. But then Freddie Freeman came to bat in the bottom of the 18th, and then...
11:50 in Los Angeles. Freeman sends a fly ball to center field. Varsho's going back before the clock strikes midnight. Freeman has ended it. It's a repeat hero with the last word on a Game 3 classic.
That was a killer for the Blue Jays. And the worst part for the fans in Toronto is Freddie Freeman is a Canadian citizen. His parents are both from Canada. In international competition, he plays for Team Canada. Or I should say, he played for Team Canada. Now he's their least popular Freddie since Kruger. But the real heroes last night were the announcers for the game, John Smoltz and Joe Davis, who had to keep talking for like 7 hours straight. It got to the point where the conversation turned to fruit.
Look at it glistening. I mean, I love pineapple. It's a great fruit.
I think it sounded like maybe Joe and John got into an edible in the 12th inning, but that's like a conversation you have with your ex at a neighbor's funeral. Shohei Ohtani had 2 homers. He had 4 hits. They intentionally walked him, 75 times. And then tonight he had to pitch.
I will remind you, you are the starting pitcher in the next game. We saw Dave Roberts, your manager, check on you in the 11th inning. How do you feel, and how will you feel tomorrow?
今日の試合の展開っていうところもあって、下の状態、投げることに関してどう思いますか？
もう早く帰って寝て明日に備えたいです。
I want to go to sleep as soon as possible so I can get ready.
That's Japanese for, can I please get the F out of here? President Trump watched the game, or some of the game, from Tokyo with the Prime Minister of Japan. You know, when Trump visits, you have to find something to do with him. You can't just take him for a stroll around town. So instead, you take him for a stroll inside a palace where he gets uncomfortably close to the band. Just kind of stands there staring until the Prime Minister leads him to the other side of the room where, not much to see here. Kind of lumbers past the flags. He salutes the drapes. I don't know what he's saluting. Keep going, Mr. President. We need you to keep moving along. Now he's just bored. Now he's like, what the hell am I doing? I'm missing Sean Hannity for this? So who can I even talk to? He's like, oh, over here? All right. I think I recognize some of those people. I think those, a couple of those people work for me, so I guess I'll go. It's like he's lost at the mall. And maybe I'll just climb up onto this little podium. Oh, where the hell are the geisha girls I was promised? They're just walking him around the plate. It reminded me of something. I was trying to think, what did that remind me of? Right. The Westminster Dog Show. It's a very similar event. He and that terrier have the same hairstylist for years. The Prime Minister pulled out all the stops for Trump. She nominated him for a Nobel Peace Prize. She had the World Series on TV for him. She even gave him some gifts. She gave him a golf bag signed by a Japanese golfer and gave him a putter once owned by the late Prime Minister Abe. Unfortunately, he no longer has anywhere to put that putter because all his closet space was in the East Wing, which he's destroyed. The charm offensive seems to have worked, though. Trump praised the new Japanese prime minister as a winner. He said they've become very close friends, and he told reporters he has caught more shrimp in his mouth at Benihana than any president in history, which she was impressed by. And then they had a signing ceremony to seal the deal and declare a new golden age of U.S.-Japan relations. There you go. They'd say it the same way in Japanese. The prime minister then joined Trump at a rally aboard the USS Washington, where she got to hear him just rambling to our troops on a range of subjects, including magnets. He hates magnets. He hates magnets, windmills, and sharks. But he loves steam.
I want to know, catapults, which is better, the electric or the steam? They had steam, which works so beautifully. Steam, they said they can fix it with a hammer and a blowtorch. I love the sight of that beautiful steam pouring off that deck. I'm going to sign an executive order. When we build aircraft carriers, it's steam. I like steam. We're going to go back to steam.
And when we run out of steam, we're going to oxen, big teams of beautiful oxen. He loves steam. And then he closed things out as only Donald Trump can. You know, we used to send the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders on these USO tours, and now we have this. Meanwhile, while Trump's slurping noodles in Japan were on day 28 of his big, beautiful government shutdown, air traffic controllers missed their first paycheck today. So if you are visiting us from out of town, you live here now. You're not going back. Speaker Mike Johnson said there's nothing more Trump can do about the shutdown. The guy who's ended 8 wars, a man who has ended wars that never even started, can't do anything about this. Some Republicans are very unhappy with Mike Johnson, including Marjorie Taylor Greene, who reportedly lashed out at him on a call with House Republicans. She said her party was letting the country down and demanded to know the Republican plan for health care, which Johnson refused to share because there is no Republican plan for health care. The reason Mike Johnson won't share the plan for health care is the same reason George Santos won't show you his volleyball trophies. They do not exist. So instead of health care, the administration is working on some super important stuff. In fact, Team Trump just ordered the FBI to look for documents related to the disappearance of Jimmy Hoffa. The White House wants to find out where Hoffa was buried so they can throw the Epstein files in there with him. This is not a joke, though. Employees of the FBI have been asked to search their workstations for any records relating to the disappearance of Jimmy Hoffa. Search their works. Boss, I found some pictures of Hoffa under my Dilbert calendar. Jimmy Hoffa disappeared in 1975, 50 years ago. First, Amelia Earhart, now Jimmy Hoffa. Is Trump running the country or rebooting Unsolved Mysteries? We are, I'm telling you, we're like a week away from him giving Kash Patel a crossbow and telling him to bring him the head of Bigfoot or something. I mentioned last night Trump was bragging about how well he did on this cognitive test they gave him as part of his surprise physical. For whatever reason, fat Albert Einstein has been boasting that he would crush 2 House Democrats, 2 he does not like, AOC and Jasmine Crockett, both of whom he deems to be low IQ in an IQ test. And so I, quite generously, I think, offered to host a competition between them to give our president the opportunity to show how much smarter he is than these women in order to celebrate his intelligence. I offered to host and produce a live TV event that I believe would be the greatest television show of all time. I was going to call it Grandpa Don's Dementia Bowl, but I feel like he wouldn't want that on the trophy. So instead, we're calling it the James C. Kimmel Cognitive Aptitude and Mental Brilliance Invitational. This is a real event. Donald Trump versus Jasmine Crockett and/or AOC. This is not a joke. I am very serious about making this happen. And Mr. President, I think if you listen on my pitch, you'll be into it too. What's the thing you cherish most above all else, above family, above, that's right, ratings. Ratings. Think of they will be huge. They'll be bigger than the night I came back after you tried to have me canceled. Wouldn't it be an incredible? Think about it. Wouldn't it be amazing for you to show the world just how powerful that brain is? Let's make this the biggest television event of all time. We'll go live, coast to coast, Hollywood to the Mar-a-Lago omelet station. Show those losers what a winner you are. This is so much bigger than that lame little Nobel Prize necklace they give out. Let's make you the first ever champion of the James C. Kimmel Cognitive Aptitude and Mental Brilliance Invitational. We would be honored by your participation. Okay. You know, it's almost Halloween. Are you dressing up for Halloween, Guillermo?
I'm not sure, Jimmy.
You're not sure?
Yeah.
When are you going to figure it out? Is your son Benji going trick-or-treating?
Yes, he is. Yes.
He is?
Yes.
Did he go last year?
Yes, Jimmy, yes.
And what did he dress as last year?
Last year, he was one of those inflatable
Oh, yeah.
bears.
What's he going to be this year?
A hot dog.
Oh. He went from a bear to a hot dog?
Yeah, well, you know, kids, you know.
Will you hand out candy to the kids?
Always, yes, of
Well,
course.
you know, candy, thanks to our President Pumpkinhead, because of tariffs and inflation, the price of candy is up about 11% this year. Because... All right, calm down. The cocoa beans they use, the aluminum they use to make wrappers, all these products associated with candy making, the prices have gone up. Now, I was smart. I saw this coming. You know this. Last Halloween, I put all my money into 100 grand bars. And they're up to 130 grand right now. But according to Google, the most popular costumes for kids this Halloween are Labubus, these are cursed Labubus, and the K-pop Demon Hunter characters. And unless you live with people under like 17, you probably have no idea what either of those things are, which gave us an idea for an experiment. We sent a team out to our local farmer's market around the corner on 3rd Street. We asked some older people who were hanging around to try on some popular new costumes and guess what costumes they are wearing.
What was your favorite thing to dress up as for Halloween when you were a kid?
It might have been a cowboy.
Can we dress you as one of this year's popular costumes and you could try to figure out who you are?
Sure.
Okay, Jeff, who do you think you are?
It looks like my teacher in 6th grade.
You are a day of the week.
Well, like that it would be Sunday.
Maybe hot fudge Sunday.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
There we go.
On Wednesday.
Are you ever?
That's not a character that I'm familiar with.
When you were a kid, what would you dress up as?
One thing every time, a hobo.
Can you still say hobo?
Hobo, I guess, yeah, and that's what we do.
Can we put you in one of the most popular costumes of this year?
I guess you could try it.
Who do you think you are?
That was an Formula One guy, but I got a sword, so I don't know.
You're Roomy, and you're gonna hunt some demons. Go get them.
Okay, I'm rheumatism for demon.
Have you seen K-pop Demon Hunters?
No.
Can we just show you a little of it? Say something your character would say.
Be very careful. We stop the trouble.
Can we try a costume on you?
Sure.
Who do you think you are?
A marshmallow?
Do me a favor, just sing this right here.
Sing it. Skibbity dop dop dop, yes, yes. Skibbity dop dop, ee. Skibbity dop dop, yes, yes. Skibbity dop dop, ee.
Okay, who are you?
I have absolutely no idea.
Can we get you to try on one of today's popular costumes?
Absolutely. I'd love to.
What sort of animal are you on?
I'm on a duck.
It's a chicken.
Okay, I'm on a chicken.
And who are the people that ride horses at the racetrack?
Jockeys.
Put those together.
A chicken jockey.
Chicken jockey! Ah! Everybody scream.
I don't get it.
Can I get you to try something on and you try to guess what he's dressed as?
Sure.
Guess so.
Let me ask you this. How familiar are you with neo-lesbian arena pop?
Not.
Not at all.
Any guesses? Who do you think you are?
Princess Leia.
No.
You guys got me stumped.
You're a princess, but I don't think anyone wants to lay ya. Come on.
Good point.
Come on. We're talking to people about Halloween today, and look, you guys are already, you got your candy corn thing.
Yeah, that's right.
You've got your Pennywise thing. Fantastic. Can I try one of the popular costumes on you guys?
Oh my God. On her.
But what costumes you think this is?
An astronaut.
You guys are from Squid Game.
Oh, that's the program that's on Netflix. They kill them off at the end and something about dead bodies or something like that. I refuse.
Do me a favor, Alex, put it back on. Thank you.
Sorry.